Hi students, good afternoon everybody. So this is the third video of the prose, The Summit by Edmund Hillary. So we are seeing Edmund and Hillary on their way to the Mount Everest to achieve to set their world record. Okay, so now we have to go from the 15th point. So now where they are at the height of, they are crossing the narrow crack between the cornice and the rock. Okay, so now we have to see the 15th point. So for a few moments I lay regaining my breath, and for the first time really felt the fierce determination that nothing now could stop us reaching the top. I took a firm stance on the ledge and signaled to Tenzing to come on up. As I heaved hard on the rope, Tenzing wriggled his way up the crack and finally collapsed at the top like a giant fish when it has just been hauled from the sea after a terrible struggle. So for a few minutes, I lay regaining my breath. So after climbing for a few moments, that is for a short time, he was lying to regain his breath. And for the first time, really felt the fierce determination. Fierce determination means very strong determination that nothing could stop us reaching the top. So for the first time, he is having a strong determination that nothing could stop them from reaching the top of the Mount Everest. I took a firm stance on the ledge and signaled to Tenzing to come on up. Okay, so what Hillary is doing is, he is taking a firm position. Stance na or firm position or a strong position la ninnukaradu. So where is Hillary now? After crossing the crack, எங்க ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு வைட் லெட்ஜ் மேல ரொம்ப சேஃபா கன்வீனியன்ட்டா அவர் நின்னுட்டு என்ன பண்றாரு? He is signaling to Tenzing. He is giving signal to Tenzing to come up. As I heaved hard on the rope, Tenzing wriggled his. So he is holding the rope very safely, hardly, and Tenzing wriggled his way up the crack. So what is mean by wriggled is to move with a twist or turn. இப்படி ரோப்பை பிடிச்சிட்டு அப்படி அந்த ரோப்பை பிடிச்சிட்டு இப்படி ஏறுவாங்க இல்லையா, that is called as wriggling, to move with a twist or a turn. ஸோ அந்த பாடியை ஃபோல்டு பண்ணி அப்படி ஏறுவாங்க இல்லையா, ட்ரை பண்ணி கஷ்டப்பட்டு ஏறுவாங்க இல்லையா, that is called as wriggling. So Tenzing wriggled his way up the crack and finally collapsed at the top like a giant fish when it has just been hauled from the sea after a terrible struggle. Okay, so he's wriggling up the crack and finally மேல ரீச் ஆனதுக்கு அப்புறம் he's collapsed. அப்படியே துவண்டு போய் விழுந்துடுறாரு. எப்படின்னா அதை எது கூட கம்பேர் பண்றாங்கன்னா, like a giant fish when it has just been hauled from the sea. ஒரு பெரிய ஃபிஷர்மேன் வந்து கடல்ல இருந்து பிடிச்சி அதை வெளியில போட்டதுக்கு அப்புறமா அது அப்படியே விழுந்துரும் இல்லையா. ஸோ லைக்வைஸ் he is collapsing on the ledge after reaching the top. Now the 16th point, the ridge continued as before, giant cornices on the right, steep rocks sloped on the left. The ridge curved away to the right and we have no idea where the top was. As I cut around the back of one hump, another higher one would swing into view. Time was pausing and the ridge seemed never ending. So the ridge continued. So again what is happening? The ridge is continuing as before. Munna madriye the ridge is continuing. Giant cornices on the right side. On the right side there was a giant, very huge cornices. Steep rocks sloped on the left. So left side there was the steep rocks were on the left. The ridge curved away to the right and we have no idea where the top was. So the ridge was curving, turning towards the right, and they have no idea where is the top. As I cut around the back of one hump, ஒரு snow hump அப்படின்னா ஒரு snow குவியல் மாதிரி. Okay, ஒரு snow hump ஒரு ice axe or ice hammer யூஸ் பண்ணி if they are cutting, another higher one would swing into you. ஒன்று கட் பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் one more will be appearing. Okay, time was pausing and the ridge seemed never ending. So time was going on but the ridge seemed never ending because one cut panna one more is keeping on coming. So the next, our original zest had now quite gone and it was turning more into a grim struggle. I then realized that the ridge ahead, instead of rising, now dropped sharply away. I then realized that the ridge ahead, instead of rising, now dropped sharply away. I looked upwards to see a narrow snow ridge running up to a snowy summit. A few more whacks of the ice axe in the firm snow and we stood on top. Okay, see what happened? Our original zest. Zest means their original enthu, their original interest have now quite gone. Avangaloda original interest has gone. And it was turning more into a grim struggle. ஒரு பயங்கர ஸ்ட்ரகிளிங்காக இருக்குது. என்னது? To reach the top. I then realized that the ridge ahead. So who is realizing? Hilary is realizing that the ridge ahead. So அங்கே இருக்க ridge வந்து instead of rising, it is dropping sharply away. So instead of rising, it is now dropping. I looked upwards to see a narrow snow ridge running up to a snowy summit. Okay, so he is looking upwards and what he is seeing a narrow, you know what is mean by narrow இல்லையா? So narrow snow ridge running up to a snowy summit. So ஒரு narrow snow ridge எது வரைக்கும் இருக்கு? ஒரு summit வரைக்கும் இருக்கு. அந்த summit எல்லாம் எப்படி இருக்கு? It is very snowy. Okay, a few more whacks of the ice axe in the firm snow and we stood on the top. So whacks means hitting. Okay, hitting something hard. இங்க எதை hit பண்றாங்க? They are hitting the snow which is very hard as it is frozen. A few more whacks of the ice axe. So இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் கட் பண்ணிட்டே போகும்போது in the firm snow, in the strong snow, we stood on the top. So where they are now? They are in the top of the Mount Everest. Okay, my first feelings were of relief that there were no more steps to cut, no more ridges to traverse, and no more humps to tantalize us with hopes of success. Okay, my first feelings were, so what is their first feeling is, they were feeling very much relief, very much relaxed that there were no more steps to cut. இனிமே கட் பண்ண எந்த ஸ்டெப்ஸும் கிடையாது, because they had reached the top. No more ridges to travel across, எந்த ட்ராவல்ஸும் ridgesum கிடையாது, and no more humps to tantalize. Okay, humps அப்படின்னா already I told you இல்லையா? So no more snow humps to tantalize, to tease them, that is to cheat them, tease them with hopes of success. Okay, so இன்னும் அங்கே எதுவுமே they have nothing else to cross, like snow humps or ridges or whatever it is, cornices, nothing else to cross, because now they are on the top of the Mount Everest. I looked at Tenzing. Okay, so who looked at Tenzing? Hilary looked at Tenzing. In spite of the balaclava helmet, goggles and oxygen mask, all encrusted with long eyesalls that concealed his face, there was no disguising his grin of delight as he looked all around him. So I looked at Tenzing. Hilary is looking at Tenzing. In spite of the balaclava helmet. Balaclava helmet means they are a special type of helmet which covers the entire face except eyes. Okay, so especially it will be made of wool. Goggles. So goggle means it is a special type of glasses. Okay, spectacles, special type of glasses which is used to protect against wind, snow, dust, etc. Okay, that is called as goggles. And oxygen mask, and they are wearing balaclava helmet, goggles and oxygen mask, all encrusted with long eyesalls. Encrusted means covered. Okay, so all covered with long eyesalls. Eyesalls abdina, how to say, if it is very snowy, if there is heavy snowfall, inagu and the what is that, அந்த மாதிரி ஸ்டிக் மாதிரி ஸ்ட்ரக்சரில் அந்த ஐஸ்லாம் அப்படியே அதில் ஹேங் ஆகிட்டு இருக்கும் இல்லையா? வெயிட், லெட் மீ ஷோ யூ a picture. See, this is called as eyesalls. Okay, isles means in the madri, in the snow line, the madri hang aitrukkullaya, sharp, the madri. This is called as isles. I think you can understand. So this is called as isles. So he is wearing helmet, they are wearing helmet, goggles, oxygen mask and all covered with, so everything is covered with long isles. So all these things are covered with long isles that concealed his face. Concealed means covered his face. There was no disguising his grin of delight. Delight means, you know, happy. So grin of delight அப்படினா happinessல அப்படியே பயங்கரமா ஒரு broad smile பண்ணுவோம் இல்லையா, that is called as grin. Okay, grin of delight as he looked all around him. So he's very happy that he's smiling very broadly. He shook hands and then tensing threw his arm around my shoulders. Okay, we shook hands. So both of them are shaking their hands and then tensing threw his arm around my shoulder. So they were almost hugging and we thumped each other on the back until we were almost breathless. Okay, and also they are thumping each other very happily. It was 11:30 a.m. So what is the time then? They started at 6:30 a.m. They got ready at 4. They started at 6:30 and now the time is 11:30. The rich had taken us 2.5 hours, but it seemed like a lifetime. So they had almost taken 2.5 hours to cross the ridge, but it is their lifetime. So but அது அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு lifetime மாதிரி, because it is their lifetime achievement. Okay, to the east was our giant neighbor Makalu, unexplored and unclimbed. So what is on their east side? Now they are in the top of the Mount Everest. Okay, அவங்களோட east sideல என்ன இருக்கு? Their neighbor Makalu. So one more mountain, Makalu, unexplored. So அது இன்னும் யாருமே climb பண்ணவே இல்லை. It was unclimbed and also it was not searched. It was not explored till. Far away across the clouds. Okay, just imagine all this. Far away across the clouds, the great bulk of Kanchenjunga loomed on the horizon. So அங்கிருந்து ரொம்ப தூரத்தில் cloudsக்குள்ள என்ன தெரியுது? Kanchenjunga mountains. You have already studied about this mountains in your geography lessons, I hope. Okay. So Kanchenjunga loomed. Loomed means appeared. Okay, appeared on the horizon. Horizon, it is a beautiful word in fact. So do you know what is mean by horizon? Horizon means the line where the earth and the sky appear to meet. ஸோ நம்ம அப்படியே ஒரு மவுண்டைன் சைடு எங்கேயாவது நம்ம பார்த்தோன்னா அந்த ஸ்கையும் எர்த்தும் ஒரு பிளேஸில் மீட் ஆகிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். யூ கேன் சி யுவர் இன் யர் அரவுண்ட் யூ. ஓகே, நம்ம இப்போ ஈவினிங் டைம் அந்த மாதிரி பார்க்கும்போது அப்படியே ஸ்கையும் அந்த எர்த்தும் ஒரு பிளேஸில் மீட் ஆகிற மாதிரி இருக்கும் இல்லையா, தட் பிளேஸ் தட் இஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் ஹாரிசன். It will be a nice natural scenery to look. Is it or not? So to the west, no.
Yeah.
No. To the west, we could see the great unexplored ranges of Nepal stretching off into the distance. Okay. So in the west side, they could see the great unexplored. Unexplored means these mountain ranges were also not explored till. So unexplored ranges of Nepal stretching off into the distance. So stretching off means extending into the distance. Okay. So now they are on the top of the Mount Everest. They can see their giant neighbor. It is also a huge mountain, Makalu. Far away they can see the great bulk of Kanchenjunga appearing in the horizon. In the west side they could see the unexplored ranges of Nepal. So Nepal ranges in the distance. The most important photograph I felt was a shot down the north ridge, showing the North Col and the old route which had been made famous by the struggles of those great climbers of the 1920s and 1930s. So the most important photograph. So what they are thinking as an important photograph is which was a shot down. So which was shooted down. Okay. So that is which was taken in the north ridge, showing the north col. So already I told you what is meant by col and what is meant by south col. So this photograph is showing the north col and the old route which had been made famous by the struggles of those great climbers of the 1920s and 1930s. Okay, they can see the old route which is made famous. So இவங்களுக்கு முன்னாடி நிறைய பேர் they have tried climbing the Mount Everest இல்லையா. So they definitely they'll be setting a route map இல்லையா to reach. So they can see the old route of 1920s and the climbers who had set a route map during 1920s and 1930s. After 10 minutes I realized that I was becoming rather clumsy fingered and slow moving. So after 10 minutes he is realizing, who is realizing? Hilary is realizing that his I was becoming rather clumsy fingered. Clumsy fingered அப்படின்னா கையெல்லாம் ஒரு மாதிரி என்ன சொல்கிறது வித்தவுட் ஒரு அன்கான்ஷியஸாக இருக்க மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபீல். Clumsy fingered and slow moving. So I quickly replaced my oxygen. So as he is feeling clumsy, he is replacing his oxygen apparatus. Okay. And next. Meanwhile, Tenzing had made a little hole in the snow and in it he placed various small articles of food, a bar of chocolate, a packet of biscuits and a handful of lollies. Small offerings indeed, but at least a token gift to the gods that all devout Buddhists believe have their home on this lofty summit. Okay, so meanwhile what Tenzing is doing is he is making a little hole in the snow and he is placing some small articles, food articles like biscuits, chocolates and lollies. So it is he is thinking it as a small gift, a small offering. யாருக்கு கொடுக்குற offering அப்படின்னா to the gods that all devote Buddhist. So Buddhist ஓட devotees na followers. Okay, so அவங்களோட hope என்ன, அவங்களோட belief என்ன அப்படின்னா they all believe that their home is Buddha is on this lofty summit. Lofty means very tall and impressive. So the devotees of Buddha believe that their god is on the top of this summit. Okay, so அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு offering, so அந்த godக்கு ஒரு offering he is placing some food articles. When we were together on the south col 2 days before, Colonel Hunt had given me a small crucifix which he had asked me to take to the top. See, actually these two persons joined the expedition of whom? John Hunt. Adila select ஆன personsல இவங்க தான் finally they are reaching the Mount Everest. Okay, so already I have told you what is south col. Okay, so south col 2 days before அவங்க இருக்கும்போது என்ன பண்றாங்க, Colonel Hunt என்ன கொடுக்குறாரு, he is giving a small crucifix. Crucifix means the cross found in the churches இல்லையா. This is called as crucifix, which he had asked me to take to the top. So Hunt had asked him to take the crucifix to the top. I too made a hole in the snow and placed the crucifix beside Tenzing's gift. So Tenzing ஓட gift பக்கத்திலேயே Hilary snowல ஒரு hole பண்ணி he is placing the cross, that is crucifix. After 15 minutes I moved down off the summit onto our steps. So after 15 minutes they are coming back. Wasting no time, we cramponed along our tracks, spurred by the urgency of diminishing oxygen. Okay, so they are not wasting their time, they are cramponed. I already told you what is crampon. So they cramponed along our tracks on their paths, spurred by that, and also they were urged by the diminishing oxygen. That is, their oxygen is less in amount. Okay, so they are coming back very safely as they are not wasting much time on the top of the summit. We scrambled cautiously over the rock traverse, moved on at a time over shaky snow sections, and finally cramponed up our steps and back onto the south peak. So we scrambled. Scrambled means they are already told you what is scrambling, moving with legs and moving with hands and knees. So we scrambled cautiously, very carefully over the rock traverse and moved one at a time. So ஒவ்வொருத்தரா மூவ் பண்றாங்க over the shaky snow section. So ஒரு சில பிளேஸ்ல ஸ்னோ ஸ்ட்ராங்கா இல்லாத இடத்துல எல்லாம் it will be shaky, it will be moving இல்லையா. So they are moving very carefully one by one. Okay, and finally cramponed up our steps and back onto the south peak. So finally they are coming back to the south peak. We were now very tired but moved down to the two reserve cylinders on the ridge, as we were only a short distance from the camp. So now they are very very tired. Okay, and அங்க ஏற்கனவே என்ன பார்த்தாங்க, they have seen two cylinders, oxygen cylinders left by Evans and Bodil பார்த்தோம் இல்லையா first videoல. So as we were only a short distance from the camp, so அங்க இருந்து கேம்புக்கு camp 4 already I have told shown you in a picture இல்ல. So as we were only a short distance from the camp and had a few liters of oxygen left in our bottles, we carried the extra cylinders down and reached our tent on its crazy platform at 2 p.m. Okay, so அங்க இருந்து அவங்களோட கேம்புக்கு ஷார்ட் டிஸ்டன்ஸ் இருந்ததுனாலையும் அண்ட் ஆல்ரெடி அவங்களோட ஆக்சிஜன் சிலிண்டர்ஸில் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஃபியூ லிட்டர்ஸ் பேலன்ஸ் இருந்ததுனாலையும் அங்கே அந்த இவான்ஸ் அண்ட் பாடிலன்னு விட்டுட்டு போன ஆக்சிஜன் சிலிண்டரை they are taking back and they have reached their camp at exactly 2 p.m. So at 11:30 they reached the Mount Everest and 2 p.m. they are coming back. So with a last look at the camp that have served us so well, we turned downwards with dragging feet and set ourselves to the task of safely descending the ridge to the south col. So finally with a last look, so and the camp 4, so in the camp enadhu, it is camp 4. Okay, so with a last look at the camp 4 that had served us so well, so that camp had helped them very well, we turned downwards. So again they are coming back with dragging feet and set ourselves to the task of, so dragging feet abdina they are very tired, so ரொம்ப tired, they are coming back and set ourselves to the task of safely descending the ridge to the south col. So மறுபடியும் again எங்க அவங்க ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணாங்க, they have started from the south col. So again they are coming back to the south col. The time paused as in a dream. So கனவு மாதிரி போயிடுச்சு time. Two figures came towards us and met us a couple of 100 feet above the camp. எந்த camp? அந்த south col கிட்ட போட்டிருக்க campல இருந்து ஒரு 100 feetக்கு மேல வந்து two persons are coming and meeting them. Who are they? They were George Lowe, okay, and Wilfred Noyce, laden with hot soup. So they are bringing them some hot soup and emergency oxygen, and also they are bringing them oxygen. Just short of the tent my oxygen ran out. So oxygen அந்த டென்ட்டுக்கும் பக்கத்தில் போகும்போது அவங்களோட oxygen cylinders had become empty. We had enough to do the job but by no means too much. So அந்த வேலையை செய்யறதுக்கு தேவையான அளவு அவங்களுக்கு இருந்தது, but too much is not necessary. We crawled into the tent and with a sigh of delight, so delight means with happiness, collapsed into our sleeping bags. Okay, so they are falling into their sleeping bags because they are very very tired, while the tents flapped and shook under the perpetual south col gale. So perpetual means never ending. So the south col, that ridge is never ending ridge. Okay, so gale means strong wind. So they are safely getting inside their tents and they are taking rest inside their tents, in the sleeping bags. Okay, so this is John Hunt, who arranged the expedition to the Mount Everest. So in this picture you can see in this picture you can see they are carrying the oxygen cylinders and other necessary things. One person, as he is moving up, one will be holding the rope and they will be belaying. Okay, and see this picture you can see they are climbing onto the Mount Everest. So where is the Mount Everest? This place they have to reach. That is the summit of the Mount Everest. So these are the person Edmund Hillary and Tenzing. They are moving upwards. Okay. So that is they had reached the top of the Mount Everest. So this is the Mount Everest. They are on their way. So in this picture they have reached the top of the Mount Everest. So John Hunt, who led the expedition, states that, okay, so John Hunt is the person who had led this expedition. What he is telling us, it was an unforgettable day. So definitely that was an unforgettable day. They had climbed to the top. There were shouts of joy, handshakes and hugs for the two heroes. Okay. So it was an unforgettable day for them as they had reached the top of the Mount Everest. They had celebrated with it with shouts of joy, handshakes and hugs. Their happiness and pride showed how these men had shared in the achievement that was brilliantly concluded by Tenzing and Hillary. Okay, so their happiness and pride showed how they had shared their achievement that was brilliantly concluded by Tenzing and Hillary. So finally it was achieved by whom? The conclusion was given by Tenzing and Hillary. The adventure was over. The story of the ascent of Everest is one of the comradeship and teamwork. So what is mean by comradeship means? So what is comradeship means? The company and friendship of others with a common aim. Okay, so ivangaloda common aim enna? So they should climb the Mount Everest. Okay, and also it is a teamwork formed through dangers and difficulties met and overcome together. So there are many dangers and difficulties. They have overcome everything and they had reached the top. Perhaps after climbing of this great mountain, others will find their own Everest for there are still many opportunities for adventure. So John Hunt என்ன சொல்றார் அப்படின்னா, ஆஃப்டர் கிளைம்பிங் இந்த மவுண்ட் எவரெஸ்ட்டை கிளைம் பண்ணதுக்கப்புறம் நிறைய பேருக்கு இன்னும் நிறைய அட்வென்ச்சர்ஸ் ஆர் வெயிட்டிங் டு மெனி ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ் மெனி சான்சஸ் ஆர் வெயிட்டிங் டு அச்சீவ். Some are close at hand, others are far away in distant lands. So some might be very close and some might be in distant lands. Not all adventures are exciting. So எல்லா adventuresமே exciting-ஆ இருக்காது. Nor is adventure found to be only upon a mountain. So it is also not that adventures can be found only on the top of a mountain. There are Everest to be climbed in everyday life. Okay, so everyday life layum there are many things to be achieved. Given the selflessness and resolve which enabled men to climb Everest, there is no height, no depth that the spirit of man guided by a higher spirit cannot attain. Okay, so finally they have given a message. Given the selflessness and resolve which enabled men to climb Everest. Okay, so resolve the problem to so the skill to solve problems, overcome problems, finding solutions to the problems. Okay, that enabled them to climb the Mount Everest. So the height, depth idella matter kedayadu. What is important? The spirit of man guided by a higher spirit. That is, the human being should have a higher spirit. Okay, so with that we can achieve everything. So finally this was the message given by Sir John Hunt. See, this picture will show you clearly. See, this is Camp 1. Okay, so Camp 4 அப்படின்னா அவங்க எதை சொல்கிறாங்க, இதுதான் Camp 4. இங்கே இருந்து இங்கே கிளைம் பண்ண எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் தான் given in our prose. நம்ம ப்ரோஸில் கொடுத்துருக்கிறது this distance. இந்த Camp 4லேருந்து till they have reached the summit of the Mount Everest, top of the Mount Everest. அதுதான் நம்மளோட ப்ரோஸில் கொடுத்துருக்கிறது. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி they had arranged many camps to take rest and also to arrange themselves அதெல்லாம். Okay, see, this is the base camp. இங்கே Camp 1 was set at 5,943 meters. Camp 2 was set at 6,400 meters. Camp 3 was set at 7,162 meters. And in the South Call camp, in the Camp 4 தான் நம்ம South Call camp பார்த்தோம். இங்கே இருந்து தான் on May 28 அவங்க ஸ்டார்ட் ஆனது. இங்கே இருந்தெல்லாம் அதுக்கு முன்னாடியே they have continued their journey, travel இல்லையா. ஸோ May 28th இருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் ஆனது எங்கே, இந்த Camp 4 South Call இருந்து அங்கே அவங்க ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணது தான் என்னது, on May 28. ஸோ அந்த நைட் ரெஸ்ட் எடுத்துகிட்டு நெக்ஸ்ட் மார்னிங் on May 29, 1953 at morning 11:30 a.m. they are reaching the, what is that, they are reaching the top of the Mount Everest. Okay, before that they had many camps, that is like Camp 1, Camp 2, Camp 3 and Camp 4. So here they have given the lack of oxygen above 8,000 meters can be fatal to the climber. So 8,000 meters க்கு மேலே oxygen அங்கே sufficient amount of oxygen will not be available, so it might be fatal means it might cause even death to the climbers. Okay, and see, this is Camp 1. This is the first camp. And the route la nama paathom illaya, Camp 1, Camp 2, Camp 3, Camp 4 paathom illaya. So this is the first camp. See, this one is the Camp 2. Okay, so this is Camp 2. This is Camp 3. Okay, it is in the 7,162 meters, I think. This is Camp 3. So this is Camp 4. Already I have told you, shown you this picture. So this is Camp 4. This is, where is this camp? It is at the South Call. Okay, so this is there. Okay, so this is Camp 4. This is their route to travel. Okay, so in your book also they have given a route map of reaching summit of the Mount Everest. Okay, you can go through that picture also. Okay, so we have completed this prose and I will share you one more video. Okay, I will share you one more video in the group. So thank you for watching. I hope every one of you can understand this lesson. This is also such an interesting lesson, I think. It might be for you too, I hope. So thank you for watching. Thank you.